Hello everyone, this is Jen and welcome to my channel. So I'm here to share my November setup in my repurposed Hobonichi A5. If you're new, welcome, I'm Jen. So I repurposed my 2022 A5 and I did share that this was going to be part of my lineup for November. So I wanted to just make sure that I shared my setup. So I finally figured out how I wanted to repurpose it. And I even have tabs at the top. And I'm going to share the different sections. So this was previously a planner that I used in 2022 and I fell off. And it is a half year. Well, I covered it. So this is a July, December. So I just took this Cocoa Daisy paper and covered it up since I'm using it for fall, and then I can recover it in December. I'm going to start this around mid-October and then go through November. So I put some Post-its in front from the different kits that I got from Cocoa Daisy. And then I originally did more of like a planner setup, and I had ripped out the monthlies in front. So you'll notice the monthlies were ripped out because I ended up using them in a ring bound planner. I was testing some things out and I might have even added it into a A5 notebook. But so anyway, the monthlies are gone. So I decided that for 2025, I want to use this as my prayer section. So I renumbered it. So these for October, because it's like close to mid-October, I renumbered it with a pen. And then in each corner, I added some stickers from my Cocoa Daisy stash. So a lot of the items in here that I used, it's my Cocoa Daisy stash, and I will share some of my favorite products that I used in this process, which a lot of my favorite products as far as stickers, I use the Giving Girl Cupid's Cafe. I use my Cocoa Daisy stash. I used Cocoa Daisy October 2025, October Glow. I also used November 2025 Moss and Mirth. And I also used the Doodle and Dash rub-ons. So I was actually able to have a lot of empties because of that, which I will share towards the end. So those were some favorite products. And then I'll also share, I actually used some Distress Oxide. So I will share that as well. So here's some stickers from past kits. So I just took some stickers from the planner sticker set and just put 2025 and covered that up. So that's a great way to just use your stickers in your stash. And it is going to be a little bit thick. I'm okay with that. So yeah, maybe a little bit of bulk, but you know, it's Mo River paper. It's such a good paper that you can add some extra bulk in it. And then some more just basic stickers. And then I used some numbers that I had in my stash. So I'll try to go fast. So I have decorated up until December. And I used my date. I decided to add the days of the week so I can use those stickers up. And those are also from Cocoa Daisy, from like December kits. That is, I think Sadie stickers. I also used, and then Cocoa Daisy, Sadie stickers. And then that's it as far as that. And then here you go into my scripture writing for 2025. And I have the scripture writing plan. I am going over prayer again. So I will be writing those scriptures in this section. So this originally is a July section. I actually need to cover that up. And I just, for each day, I will have a scripture. So these when you see that coffee theme at the bottom, that is the Giving Girl theme. So like every other page is, I wanted to make sure I kind of evenly distribute it. I do 2-page layouts, so I wanted it to be the same, well, somewhat the same collection. So all of the Giving Girls items is here, and then I do have a mix of Cocoa Daisy and current kits and past kits. So then there's the Giving Girl, and then back to Cocoa Daisy, and then the Giving Girl. So anytime you see this, that's the Giving Girl. And I had a lot of fun. So I will say I am thoroughly enjoying the rub-ons because rub-ons and the vellum stickers are so thin. This is a, oh, this is a sticker, actually. So this is a sticker. So it's all mixed in, and sometimes you don't know what stickers, what's rub-on, because it's so thin. Like the vellum stickers are so thin. So if you don't want a lot of bulk, Cocoa Daisy is really great for their rub-ons and their vellum stickers, because you can barely feel the bulk. And then this is the last pages. And then this was already here, so I'll just probably kind of leave that there. Maybe do some whiteout or something, but yeah, so that is it. And so, like I said, this is like my old like notes and things like that. So that's why I have tabs at the top. So next, I'm going to show my journal setup. So this is my journal setup. I kind of showed this. This is going to be like kind of my October journal setup right here. And I added some more stickers. And so what's nice is I am the type of person that I don't like because the theme was mushrooms, I don't like a lot of mushrooms in one space. The theme for October was a lot of birds. So you will see them scattered out throughout the planner, and it doesn't feel as daunting when they're mixed in and scattered about. So that's what I do with my stickers, is I've learned to enjoy it without being overwhelmed. So I just mix it, and it makes it, like I said, less daunting to have to look at a bunch of mushrooms or a bunch of birds, because it's scattered throughout and mixed with other themes, because it's all fall anyway. So a lot of the colors just go so well together anyway. And I had already pre-done the washi, so I just added just some extra stickers. And this came out really nice. I really like how these came out. This one I just went all out. Look really fallish. And then now we're going into prompts. So this is a prompt section. So for the fall thing, I really didn't get to finish this area. So with my leftover stickers, I will decorate the October section. But I did go all out for November section, or the fall prompts for the Reset Girls. So I decorated all the no, I did not decorate all the pages for November, but this is last night where I really got creative. So I know I put too much. I had just opened this up, and this is the Stormy Sky, and you'll see that I kind of started lightening it up. So what I did at first, I was trying to put just a little bit of ink, and I did too much. I did. So I may have to add some stickers here. But you will start to see that I lightened it up a bit and just did the edges. So this color is Bundled Sage. I will say, like, those were closed. I hadn't used them, and now I am really enjoying using them in my my cousin, Hobonichi cousin, so I'll be using those a lot more. Again, that's the sky. Let's see, stormy sky. This is probably one of my favorite. I actually mixed, I even took the lighter color and I actually did the darker color at first. The aged mahogany, and then I kind of added some of the carved pumpkin because it was bright. But with those colors, it really looks like very fallish. So it was fun just playing around with it. I am learning how to, just do a mix of colors. And then I got fancy and did the stormy sky and the carved pumpkin together, and that came out really pretty. So you'll see how I mix up the mushrooms and the birds throughout this, and then this is also the Doodle and Dash kits that I also used, and I even put some of the Giving Girl in here and kind of did a little bit of inking around. So I actually had a lot of fun, and then I kind of stopped inking around and just did like a collage of different rub-ons. So that's why I said the rub-ons are really good because they're thin, but they add so much decorations. So I'm really liking that. And then even the vellum washi tape that is in a lot of the, this is in the deluxe kit. It's very thin as well. So it's not as thick. I mean, it's more of a glossy, I would say. Not too glossy. Kind of looks matte, but it has more of a, like a tape feel versus like washi tape. That's like more matte. This feels more like a piece of tape, but it's still thin. It doesn't add like a lot of bulk. I like this. I just mixed up like the Doodle and Dash, and I think this pumpkin is from October Glow, and then this is from Moss and Mirth. So I just mixed that. So I may add a little bit of inking on the side, but you can tell I was up late, so that was like my last. And then I'll finish the rest, and then I'll go into December. So that is it. I just want to share my setup and show you all the items that I used. So I used up the Moss and Mirth rub-ons. I used the PET tape, and I used the die cuts out of here, the October Glow. And then these were a few things that I used as far as my stash. Actually, this is the Golden Glow that goes with that, the stickers. And then I used all the rub-ons from the Doodle and Dash. I used the PET stickers that I had in my stash. I'm not sure which one. And then I also used some of the Giving Girl stickers. So that actually, see, luckily I have a few stickers. I do have more upstairs, so lots more mushrooms and birds, but it was nice using a lot of this collection and paring down what's in my stash. And then I didn't get to show, but this is all of what I used this summer. I used tons of different, this is all the pages that I emptied out. Let's see, that was another Doodle and Dash. But all these stickers, and then if there was like a couple left, I'd probably put them inside of my sticker release paper, but a lot of it I used up. So this is all summer. I didn't count it. I've been, trying to share. I could tell right here, this is the Cocoa Daisy, that August collection. This is the one from September. So I used a lot this summer. So I am using my stash. So there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And so I'll kind of do a series separately for this month. Probably next week I will share my main planner, how I'm using that. But I've this is my current journal setup from now into November. So I just want to share that before I jump in and start using it. So I want to show how I shared it and some of my favorite items that I used in my Hobonichi cousin. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And as far as pens, I usually use the Sarasa. And then like on my desk, I have my Lamy pen, and then I have another Lamy upstairs. So those are also a couple of pens that I enjoy, along with sometimes I pick up my Cocoa Daisy pens as well. So this will be coming to an end mid-October. So it was fun using this, but it's almost time to move out of this. I'm still doing my prayers in the back. And then, like I said, mid-October, I'll be moving into this. So hope you enjoyed. And if you're wondering why I'm moving into this so soon, it's because I'm going to be traveling soon. So I figure I might as well start here. And then I'm starting to run out of pages in here. So I figure I can go ahead and move into this. And even if there's some extra pages, maybe like next summer or something, I can always add. I am not afraid to add tabs. So I can always just add tabs and then just put 2026, and you know, my kids aren't going to care. Oh, it's out of order. Like I'm not that. My biggest thing is use it up. Like, don't waste pages, because this Stalogy paper and Tomorrow River paper are like gold right now. Like, the notebooks are expensive. So if you can repurpose. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as it's like labeled good, then you can figure out and have it all together. Then you can figure out, you know, oh, okay, this is when I did this. Just put like a little label on the front saying, you know, whatever 2026, and then you're good to go. So that's why I have August and September. I didn't put the October, but I may just like put October stickers or something 2025, just so we know like half October 2025. So yeah, I mean, it's use it up. That's all I gotta say. Repurpose, because yeah, that's gold right there. So y'all take care. Y'all have a blessed day or evening wherever you're at. Bye bye.